Latest headlines in the battle against COVID include a treatment pill that claims to greatly reduce the risk of death.
Also, the push for booster shots is growing stronger, especially for those who were fully vaccinated early on, who may now be at risk of waning immunity.
Joining us now, Dr. Eric Topol with Scripps Research. Dr. Topol, great to have you back again.
Great to be with you.
So let's start off with these booster shots. The number of people getting the boosters is not as strong as some officials would have liked to have seen. How critical are they? Should they be for everyone? And what about seniors?
Right. Well, the first thing to note is that these vaccines started out with 95% efficacy. That is the Moderna and Pfizer. And they have dropped down considerably. They can be fully restored with the third shot. So it's really important. If you're over age 40, especially, that's where the data shows a very striking benefit. That's the data from millions of people in Israel. So for sure, anyone even healthy over age 40, and then younger than that, if you have any other coexisting conditions or a personal choice, you want to be maximally protected. But, you know, in many countries, it's now authorized, the third shot boosters, for anyone over age 18. And indeed, that's what Pfizer is seeking right now. So I think we need to really go after these boosters to maintain the highest level of efficacy, protection from hospitalization, from deaths, from long COVID, and helping us get this pandemic behind us.
Dr. Topol, data is showing that among seniors, for example, who have been eligible now for months to get a booster shot, the numbers are low. The less than 50% are stepping forward to get their booster shot. What do you think is contributing to sort of a lack of interest in getting a booster shot right now, even among those people who are at higher risk?
Yeah, you're bringing up a critical point. It is surprising that people of age 60 plus, where the benefit of the third shot is so profound, that the lack of awareness, thinking the pandemic is over when that couldn't be further from the truth, the idea that, oh, well, I experienced a flu-like illness in the second shot, I don't want to go through that again. Well, it's worth it. So with age, which is such a critical demarcation of risk, it's so essential to get this third shot in. And with the J&J shot, the waning occurs much earlier. So those who've had that shot, any age, really, it's essential to get a second shot, because the J&J single one and done, it doesn't work that way.
I'd like to get your thoughts on the pills being developed by both Pfizer and Merck. Pfizer says their pill can reduce the risk of death from COVID by some 90%. Your opinion about how these pills work, and would they apply to other viruses? Like, can we get something like that for the flu as well down the line, you think?
Right. Well, we have Tamiflu, but these new pills from Merck and Pfizer, and others are in the pipeline, are pretty striking. They are very effective in the two trials that both had to be stopped because it was so overwhelming benefit of preventing hospitalizations and deaths. And as long as the pill pack, which is a couple of pills twice a day for 5 days, thereabouts, taken for 5 days in the earliest days of the illness, that is in the first few days of COVID, the protection is remarkable. The first of these, Merck's drug, is going to be reviewed by FDA the end of this month, and we anticipate it being out there in December. And then just weeks behind that is the Pfizer drug. The Pfizer drug may have some advantages because it was designed specifically for COVID. It wasn't repurposed for the use from other viral illnesses. Also, it doesn't cause mutations. That's the way the Merck drug works. That is, it induces the virus mutations, so-called lethal mutagenesis. The Pfizer drug works on a key enzyme called MPRO. So this is really an exciting new part of the pandemic defense, and it will help so that people who have COVID in the early days, they can get confirmed testing, can basically block the advancement of the virus's effect in the body. And the Pfizer drug had nearly 90% protection, which is really quite striking.
Well, that is very, very interesting. Dr. Eric Topol with Scripps Research, thank you so much for lending us your insights today.